Welcome back, Hollywood Horror Film Club. We're here on another episode. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe button, the bell notification to be notified when I upload, and let's get started. So yeah, this video today is going to be about the news I've been hearing about the potential new Nightmare on Elm Street movie. It's going to be a short video, not a lot, but very interesting stuff, so listen up. So from what I've heard is that there's a bidding war going on right now for the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and there's apparently 5 major studio companies fighting for the rights right now for the movie, and apparently Blumhouse is one of them. That's pretty interesting, right? I feel like they could do a pretty good job with that franchise. They get, a good director and someone great to play Freddy, just in case, the original actor can't come back. Also, yeah, that's really interesting that they got a bidding war going on, because if they have a bidding war going on, that means they're definitely interested in reviving the franchise and definitely making more than one movie. Especially with all the new slasher movies coming out of left and right now, they definitely need to jump on it. Plus, since Jason's even gonna probably get a return too, maybe not right away in the new Jason, Crystal Lake series, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna lead up to him getting the hockey mask and all that, but we'll save that for another video. And yeah, they also said that the original actress, Heather Langenkamp, who played Nancy in a few of the original movies from the 80s, has been very vocal about returning as Nancy for a while already. And this could be the possibility of her returning. She's actually been saying that she wanted to return for a long time already. From what I remember, since like when Halloween 2018, and probably even before that, if you remember. And like I said earlier right now about Robert Englund returning, they're not sure about him. I'm not so sure either, but who knows what could happen. But I mean, I most likely think they're gonna have to get a new Freddy. Maybe Kevin Bacon. Wasn't a huge fan of that idea before, but he seems probably like the best candidate. Or Bill Skarsgård from the It series. I feel like he could have like a crazy like Freddy type vibe, because he already talks to the kids all like weird and stuff, What they could also what they could do is they could take the Halloween 2018 route and ignore all the sequels and just focus on the first movie. Just like Halloween 2018. They just focus on the original Nightmare on Elm Street. Focus on the nostalgia, get people hooked in with the nostalgia, make them feel like it's the first time they're seeing Freddy again, like the first time they saw the movie again. Get them reeled in like that, like a fish. Yeah, that'll be really awesome if they did that. That's really awesome. Also, they could come out with new 4K releases of the original Nightmare films and stuff, which are really overdue. We haven't had those in a long time. I haven't seen a remastered version of the original Nightmare movies in years. I'm telling you, it's been fucking years. Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, yeah, dude, there's a bidding war. They're definitely interested in getting the rights for the movies. Definitely getting interested in. They want to make more movies for sure, because Freddy's been gone for like 13, 14 years already. Last time we got a movie was like 2010, and it sucked. I want to go see it in theaters, and it's not what I expected. Now looking back at it now, it's like whatever. It's kind of cool, and it's this early 2000s like horror film and stuff, has that vibe. But at the time, people were expecting like probably something more like the original, and because they were trying to have a slasher resurgence then. Rob Zombie's Halloween, the Friday 13th remake, Nightmare on Elm Street, but I feel like the nostalgia wasn't there just yet. Only for like Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare and Texas Chainsaw Massacres. They were the oldest ones at the time still. Everything else like Scream was only like 15, 14 years old, so but yeah. This time I hope Freddy like comes back like cracking jokes, but also scary, dude. Like scary. Like like how he was in the original. He would like run around all like creepy and stuff with his hat on, and he was usually filled in shadow. You didn't really see his face until like maybe the end, but barely still. He was always kept in shadow then. I would run around with his hand up with the glove, like a creep, dude. That shit was crazy. That shit was so awesome. And if Heather Langenkamp returns, they could make her like what, like kind of like Laurie Strode style. Like she's either secluded in the woods somewhere in a compound house and stuff with guns and shit, or she could be like, or they could switch that up instead of going that route. They could switch it up and make her have like a happy life in the suburbs and shit. Next thing you know, Freddy starts invading her fucking happy life and stuff. You know, they could do so much with it. You do so much with it. You can make her have kids. They're in high school, a little older, and they could fucking think she's crazy and shit until they start having nightmares and seeing all the crazy shit going on that happened to her when she was younger in the 80s. That'd be so tight, dude. Still have her with guns and shit. Though. I mean, what's that really gonna do with Freddy? This is more like a supernatural killer and stuff. Yeah, they would have to retcon the sequels and stuff, and they could probably bring back some characters that died off too. Like they could probably bring up with, oh yeah, we're focusing on the original. They're gonna retcon all the sequels and stuff. What else? If Blumhouse gets it, I hope they do. Honestly, I really hope Blumhouse gets this project with Nightmare on Elm Street. I feel like they could do so many great things with the visuals. With it just seems like something they could like. It just seems a project that would belong to them. You know, that should be like in their like catalog and stuff. Like I feel like they could do a great job with Freddy with like the visuals and stuff and the special effects and the prosthetics. I have faith in Blumhouse a lot. Yeah, I like what they did with the Halloween trilogy and stuff. As for another Freddy, a new Freddy, damn, that's a hard one. Like I said earlier, Kevin Bacon. Honestly, I like Jack Earl Haley when he played for Freddy in the remake. He was fucking scary. He wasn't the funny type of Freddy, but he was scary as hell, dude. That fool creeped you out. That dude was scary. But yeah, I see what they mean though. They want someone who could like nail all the puns and the jokes too and be scary at the same time. Kevin Bacon, that's probably like the best candidate I've heard so far, honestly. I can't really think of too many to play Freddy Krueger. Maybe Bill Skarsgård from Pennywise and stuff. He already like kind of does that by scaring kids and killing them. Yeah, they could also, yeah, like I was saying earlier too, I think they could release some new, 4K releases of the original Nightmare movies, which would be awesome. Haven't seen a nice crisp remastered version of the original ones in so long. Whoever wins the bidding war is gonna have some massive shoes to fill casting this movie. Especially like what I would like done personally is I wouldn't mind a remake, but if it's set in modern times, they're gonna have to like really like probably catch you with nostalgia and stuff. But I would think that it's only gonna work if they maybe set it like in the 80s, like for the nostalgia to work. Because a modern, like they already did a modern Nightmare movie and it just didn't work. I feel like for a Nightmare on Elm Street movie to work right, it has to be like set in the 1980s, 90s. That was its time period, That was its time period for that. Like in a modern setting, I don't know. It just feels weird. Like Freddy's like, he's an 80s killer. He belongs in the 80s, But I also wouldn't mind like, let's see, a sequel to the original, retcon the second one, and just make an original sequel to Nightmare on Elm Street. Cause the sequel, dude, it sucked. People thought it was gonna be good, but dude, and I wasn't even around then, but I read reviews and stuff, and dude, that movie, have you seen it? It only has cool special effects, but the story's boring. So what they could do is they could retcon the sequel and make another sequel to that after this, if this first movie gets off the ground. Oh, for director for this movie, honestly wouldn't mind the director of Freddy vs. Jason, Ronnie Yu, who also directed Bride of Chucky, the first one. He already did Freddy vs. Jason, so to me it shows that he already had some understanding of how Freddy worked, you know. And I love the dream sequences in Freddy vs. Jason. It was awesome, dude. How they had the boiler room, all the different color hues, the reds, the blues, you know. That dude should do the remake or requel or sequel to the next Nightmare movie if they get it off the ground. Hopefully Blumhouse gets it and they're like, hey, dude, they watch Freddy vs. Jason and look at those dream sequences and that makeup they did on Freddy in Freddy vs. Jason. Dude, he looks so awesome as Demon Freddy. I wish they would have shown him more as that. Like when he jumps out of the lake, when the chick's dreaming, she's trying to save Jason, and he jumps out of the lake, and he's Demon Freddy with like more red, crispy looking face and the pointy ears. He looks so badass like that. That's the director I would love to see direct the next Nightmare movie if it gets off the ground. Like I said, it would be so awesome, right? Have Heather Langenkamp back all badass with some guns, blowing Freddy away when she pulls him back into the real world and shit. That's the only way you could fuck him up. And the dream sequences, man. Oh, dude, they could do anything now. Those dream sequences, oh man, you can create whole landscapes. Oh, dude, you could have like traps and shit. Oh, dude, that shit would be. Man, I'm getting wet just fucking thinking about it. Yeah, dude, but that shit would be awesome, right? Shit would be awesome. It'd be cool to get Robert Englund back at least for like a cameo for like a dream sequence, right? Real quick. And then just have the new guy, whoever it is, playing the Freddy Krueger. You're all my children now. That's crazy, right? Damn, but who knows what's gonna happen? Hopefully it goes down. I haven't seen a good Freddy movie in a long time. That's why I also wouldn't mind those, 4K releases. They'd be good. Just to watch them in the meantime, see what happens. I'm praying that Blumhouse, like I said, wins the bidding war for this movie. It's gonna be a good movie if they do it. Oh yeah. You can make it so like atmospheric and shit. Have the nice neighborhoods, and next thing you know, Freddy at night stalking a new set of teenagers in Springwood, Ohio. Dude, that shit would be so sick. Like I said, Nancy's kids could be there in high school or college, bam, and they start having dreams too and shit. Damn. And then next thing you know, the whole town's being lied to, and then they have to come out with the truth. Like, yeah, dude, this fucking dream demon shit stalked and killed your mom's friends and shit, and a few adults back in the 80s and shit. Now it's come back, dude. That shit will be fucking awesome. That would be an awesome movie. I forgot how much I love that Nightmare on Street. Good movies. Another thing they could do is show us Freddy's origin again. Show him get burned. That'll be so cool to see. In the original, it was cool, but it was just looked weird. It looked kind of. Wait, did they even show him? No, I don't think they showed that. That was until like Freddy's dead or something, when they show him making a pact with some demons when he's like in the fire and stuff. They never showed him getting burned in the original. Yeah. I think they just show him making the glove in the beginning, and then the mom just explains to Nancy how he got killed and shit. It's the remake where they show where he gets burned, also, which was pretty good too. It wasn't that bad, honestly. It wasn't that bad at all. Yeah, Hollywood Horror Film Club. But that was the short video for today. Hopefully, you know, Blumhouse gets the rights to Nightmare on Elm Street. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified whenever I put up a new video. Like I said, like and subscribe. Comment in the bottom. Let me know what y'all think about this. And see y'all maybe tomorrow.